Good morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Grains are lower and most commodities are lower. Overnight, prices started higher on talk that maybe U.S. and China relations were improving, and that could be dry across the center part of the U.S. Midwest. Soybeans, the July started at 14.83 overnight. We're now unchanged at 14.66. The September beans started at 13.78. We're now down 10 cents at 13.47. In the corn, July corn was at 6.46. It's now unchanged at 6.39. September was at 6.04. It's down 6 at 5.87. Chicago September wheat started at 7.05. Right now it's down 10 cents at 6.91. Stocks lower, dollars higher. Crude is about unchanged. Gold, silver, coffee, cocoa, sugar, and cotton are all lower. I think there is some concern that China is still on a path of self-sufficiency. Some people think that they may have opened these talks because they're still reliant on world imports of food and energy. Also, they may still want to increase their military presence into 2028 before they think about invading Taiwan. Both the European and the American model has added rain in the dry areas of eastern Iowa, Illinois, and Indiana a week from today, next Tuesday. It will remain dry until then. Most people look for crop ratings to be maybe unchanged to a little bit lower, with some states improving while other states like Illinois, Indiana declining. We also note that weekly export inspections today probably will be on the low side. And when we look at some private estimates of the U.S. supply and demand, they continue to show declines in this year's exports and next year's exports. Although some people are bringing down the U.S. corn yield to 177. Still, next year's carryout is over 2 billion bushels in corn, 400 million bushels in beans, and 600 million bushels in wheat. Globally, looks like some rain is going to fall in the dry areas of northern Europe. Also, the long-range forecast suggests some rains in the dry areas of Russia. Australia is getting rains that are kind of contrary to what normally happens in El Nino. Argentina is still dry. Brazil is in the midst of their harvest, but we continue to see Brazil corn and soybean basis levels collapse, giving them the advantage over the U.S. for any export commitments. We also noted that Algeria bought Russian wheat at cheap prices over the weekend. Saudi Arabia also bought wheat, not known what the origin yet is, and Egypt may tender soon for wheat. So again, weak global demand for U.S. exports, the possibility of rains in a week from now in the dry areas of the U.S., and uncertainty of the U.S. and China relations offer resistance to commodity markets today.